Chancellor of St. George's University Charles Modica, during a press conference on Thursday, says they are standing by their vaccine requirement for faculty, staff and students for entry to the compound, despite the position of the Technical and Allied Workers Union that there be exemptions for employees who wished not to be vaccinated. As it stands, these workers no longer have a future with SGU or are entitled to compensation for their years of service. The SGU Chancellor notes that the decision was made on the advice of esteemed medical experts.
So there's no question that the vaccination protected those employees that got it and their families, and the ones that didn't, for whatever reason, were not protected.
While empathizing with workers who chose not to be vaccinated, the Chancellor says the rules apply to everyone.
I respect that. No one ever forced anyone to get vaccinated. But we cannot allow that employee to come on when we're telling the students and faculty, and the students are paying tuition to be there, that they have to be vaccinated.
Members of staff who chose not to be vaccinated were left out in the cold and debarred from entry onto the compound in June last year. According to Chancellor Modica, no worker was fired, but it came to a point where the positions had to be filled.
We did provide their vacation pay and other things, but we can't reward them for not doing that. And the 92% that were vaccinated, I think would be vexed themselves if they learned of that.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Dr. Kit Mitchell maintains that he will not support providing incentives for workers who chose not to vaccinate.
So it would be difficult, in fact, immoral in my view, for me to say to someone who has refused to protect himself by vaccinating, and I know the consequences of this for his own family and himself, and to give him an incentive to go and create a job for him so that encourage others not to vaccinate. That will not be a very responsible position.
I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.